Today I'm talking about the Pentax Espio 60V, a 35mm compact point and shoot camera that I picked up for $4 from the op shop. Is it treasure or absolute garbage? So the Pentax 60V is a compact point and shoot camera. It shoots 35mm, it has a 35 to 60mm zoom lens, and then has pretty simple functions and features. It's got flash, red eye reduction, and a date and time set on the back, which is listed at $19.98. But overall it's a simplistic slim camera that can fit in your pocket. I grabbed it, I took it home, and I had a roll of Kodak 400, and I decided I would shoot with Kodak Ultramax 400 because it kind of encompasses that simplistic feel. It's the roll of film that you get back normally when you go to a pharmacy lab or photo lab, you know, that little photo desk in the side of your pharmacy or chemist. Also, to keep with the fun theme, I thought I should shoot somewhere with high saturation and a lot of poppy colour. So we decided to go down to Luna Park near Sydney's Harbour. My girlfriend Steph also came along and she brought her Minolta X700. So I thought that would be a good comparison between a $100 to $250 camera. A sharp camera, a camera with a 50mm 1.8 lens versus a $4 thrift store camera. We went down, Steph was shooting Portra 400, so I loaded up near the bridge and we just got into it and we just started shooting for the day. It got quite hot after a few hours of shooting at Luna Park, and the day that it was about 30 degrees Celsius. So we decided to call it quits, and Steph's roll was finished, so a few days later I had about 8 shots left, and I decided to go shoot the early morning light at Sydney Harbour Bridge and just collect those few shots before heading to the film lab. So overall the shots came out good and bad. I was quite impressed by some of them and sort of disappointed by others. But that's kind of the way it goes with some of these point and shoots. So I wanted to firstly start talking about the things I didn't like and then end on a high note. So first thing was probably the autofocus. The autofocus with this point and shoot is hit and miss, and that could be because of its age, because it was made in the 90s, I'm not 100% sure, but it just seemed like no matter how you framed it, how you shot it, it would either be on or it would be off. And sometimes it was way off. Another thing about the autofocus that bothered me a bit is it's that slight bit delayed, which I'm just not used to. I think it's just a point and shoot thing. I think it's just the cameras that were made at the time, but when you take the shot, it kind of does that usual zzz, zzz, and it's only a fraction, like it's only like half a second or a second. But in a moment, say when I'm shooting someone on a roller coaster and they're coming through, they're dipping down, they come around that corner and I want to get them right in the middle, I will press that button and they'll be now down here, so they'll be now just that little bit further along the track, which is fine. But when you're shooting your first roll, I didn't realize this fact, so with some of the shots I just completely miss people. I think one thing that's important to talk about is that I did get some shots that I really like. Are they portfolio shots? No, they're not, but that's not the sort of camera this is. This is a camera that you just take to the beach, you take on a trip away, you take on a road trip, you take for a walk around the city, a big walk. Say you're walking all day through a new city you've never been to before. I don't think it matters in the end. I don't think I'm going to class this as just a piece of junk. It's not a piece of junk. It works for what you want it to work for. And I think that's important to note. You see so many videos of people saying, this is the ultimate camera, the best camera I've purchased, you need this piece of gear, or the top 5 cameras, or say you're a casual shooter, say you're just getting into it, any camera will do the job. And it's totally up to you on what you shoot, and how you shoot it, and how it fits for you. I think this camera fits for the kind of person that just wants to casually snap away. The Pentax Espio 60V. Take it or leave it. It's an op-shop camera, and it's a whole lot of fun. Risky, but fun. Thanks for watching, and shoot whatever the hell you want.